Very responsible.
Now very responsible is going to be. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Padma Sakhi Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Vrinda Papa.
This is what happened. I wanted to show you.
Come on, send a picture, then it is more clear. It is blurry in this.
No, now you can see it.
Ah, oh, I can
I
see.
need to send the link in the group. Give me 1 minute.
You'll be fine. You're a strong girl.
Yeah.
Today we met in class 10 minutes early also.
She'll be fine.
Okay.
Today I
So
have tuition.
what time?
7 to 8.
7 to
8, Mataji. After I put the her classes after the Damodar class. So after this Bhakti Sangha class, so she don't miss her class.
Oh, good girl.
Yeah, that's the timings I selected.
Can we start the prayers?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, Nana, can you start? I'm just
Yes,
seeing the
Mataji.
message.
Om
Om Agnanatimirandasya Shalakaya Chakshurinmilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha.
Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale
Bhutale
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste
Namaste Saraswati
Saraswati
Gauravani
Gauravani Pracharine
Pracharine
Nirvishesha
Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pastyatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay. Okay, so we will just see. Mataji, if the class is done like 10 minutes before, can we, like, is it okay to end?
Yeah, Mataji, if less kids, we will end, Mataji. Because if there are only this many kids, if 10 minutes early we are end, we can close, Mataji.
Okay.
As it's a festival, yeah.
Yeah, everybody's busy this week. Gordhan Puja, Diwali, Dhanteras. Vrinda, you have such nice long hair. I love your hair.
Mataji, I put loose hair today because I just wanted to. There was no time, so I just put.
It's okay. You can go loose.
Everybody was feeling my hair. They were like, "Oh my gosh, you have the longest hair in the school."
Yeah, show me where till the end. Show.
Okay, wait. I have to stand up.
Lift it. Lift. Oh, Baba. Such.
It's also really puffy.
Yeah, don't cut it. Keep it.
My mom says to cut it.
Why?
I don't know.
Why? Why, Vinita Gandharvika? Why?
No, I don't. Whenever she behaves bad only, I'll scare her that I'll cut her hair. It's very
I say
long,
the same to
Mataji.
Jagannath. Whenever
Wait,
he
wait.
behaves...
I want to stretch it like this. Yeah. Now you can see how
No,
long.
listen. Whenever Jagannath Anna behaves bad, he has now the teenage hairstyle, like little bit like this. So I will cut this.
Oh yeah, a lot of people have that hairstyle and it looks really good.
I know how it comes all the way till here.
Yeah.
Like that. Anyways, so we will start. Today we will see Prthu Maharaj's not much, but we will try to connect some morals there, okay? So from Dhruva Maharaj's lineage come Utkala and Vatsara, okay? So Utkala was the oldest, but are they the sons of Dhruva Maharaj, I think? Yes. So Utkala was not interested in taking the kingdom. He was rejecting. You know how some are like, they're not interested to take the things, like somehow they're little different. They don't want to take all those things. So Utkala was not interested. So his brother Vatsara, he became the next king. And in his lineage comes Anga Maharaj. Okay. And Anga Maharaj is a very good king, very virtuous, very nice king. But he had a very bad son called King Vena. So one time, what happens? Actually, Anga Maharaj didn't have kids, but he did a lot of sacrifice, and uh, then the devatas didn't come. The devatas didn't manifest. So Anga Maharaj asks, "What happened? Did I make any sin? Why? Why did the demigods didn't come?" But then they will explain that no, you didn't do any sins, but last life, because of some sinful nature, you didn't have sons. So maybe you did something. So you just ask for some forgiveness to the Supreme Lord. You do a sacrifice to please the Supreme Lord. So then what happens? Okay, he will do a yagya to please the Supreme Lord, and the yagya purusha will come and he will give the sweet rice. And he will say, if you give this sweet rice, your wife might become pregnant. So then his wife's name is Sunita, I think. Then Sunita is the daughter of Mrityu. So Mrityu is very cruel, is very ferocious, is very ruthless, right? So she's the daughter of Mrityu. And then she ate the paisam, the sweet rice, and she became pregnant. She gave birth to Vena. So Vena was also very cruel, very ruthless. Uh, he didn't have any good qualities. Can you name of some kings in the past, like in the history, like who are very bad?
Dhritarashtra, Duryodhana, I mean Duryodhana.
Ah, okay,
Hiranyakashipu.
okay. Still, Hiranyakashipu,
Hiranyakashipu.
Duryodhana. Who else?
Ravana. Ravana.
Yeah, Ravana. Who else?
Kumbhakarna.
Okay. Kinguparna was the brother of King, but okay. But who else? What is your mom showing? Pink something.
No, I'm
that's her
taking that
phone.
and
That's her
picture in the
phone.
group.
She wants to like take a photo so she can like do the attendance.
Okay, so you said Hiranyakashipu, you said Kumbhakarna, some of you said Duryodhana. Who
Surya.
else? Amma?
Surya.
Surya?
No, not Surya.
Surya? Oh,
No,
I
he
think
came from Surya. I remember he came from Surya.
no, Kamsa. You forgot to say Kamsa. I remembered Kamsa. Okay, anyways. So, okay. So now King Vena, the son of Anga Maharaj, he's very bad. So now what
Mataji,
is Amma?
I wanted to say Karana.
Karna. Okay, so I also wanted to ask you one more thing. So do you think having a son is better than having no son? What do you think? What is your vote for? Having
Mataji,
son?
I have a better realization, Mataji. So Mataji, basically, if you have a son that is Krishna consciousness and who is devoted to Krishna God, then you that parent's life is so successful because they have given birth to that wise person, boy or girl. That is
Okay, so no, but my first question is just, is it okay? Means, is it better to have a son or no son? Which is good?
Mataji, I think it's better to have a son. No, I think it's better to have a son because even though he may be cruel, you cannot be like alone ever in your life. Like
So you're all voting for having a son is better. Okay. So having a bad son is better than having a good son. What do you say?
having a good son is actually better than having a bad son because a bad son would be very mean and cruel to his parents and would say mean and bad words and bad things to them.
Okay, but here Anga Maharaj is saying having a bad son is better than having a good son. Why do you think so? He has a reason for it. He's saying
Maybe
having a bad son is better than having a good son. Why?
maybe because for example like good son would like be like I think having a bad son, like I think he's trying to say, Anga is trying to say that having a bad son is better than a good son, because maybe the good son would have better results in life, while the bad son would just like he would just flee off and go this way and that way, and then in here he's saying that, so like if like having a bad son is better because then we wouldn't have any attachments to the material world and all that stuff. We wouldn't have any attachments to other people. Like we
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's what King
need
Anga meant
anyone.
here. King Anga said, if you have a good son, you'll be so attached. So having a bad son, you'll be so detached, right? Sometimes when difficulties come, when problems come, we get so, like, we'll think like so much aversion. What is there in this world? It's okay. Like that, I hear some who are in problems when we talk, they say like that. They're like, they just get so dejected. They don't feel so happy about being here. They just wait. Some I hear some people saying, I just want to leave this world and go. So they get very like how now if you have to remember somebody who will say like problems are no good. Hmm. Who said problems are good? Who somebody very famous personality said problems are very good in one's life.
Mataji, problems, I think problems are good because like if a person says like problems are good,
No, no, I'm not asking why problems are good. I'm saying there is one famous personality who said problems are good. Who is that? That's what I was asking. Yes?
Albert Einstein.
No, I'm talking about somebody from Bhagavatam. I don't know if Albert Einstein said that or
Arjuna.
not. No.
Archanath.
Amma?
Sanjaya. Sanjaya.
Shukadev Goswami.
No.
Anga. Krishna. Anga.
Krishna.
Come on, how did you forget?
Akrura.
Huh?
Akrura. Madhvacharya.
Vrinda, ask your Amma, she knows.
Mama, who
Somebody
said
said they want
problems are
problems.
good?
They
Who
said
said-
they want problems.
Who said problems are good, Mama? What's the answer?
Who said the
They want
Vena's
problems.
father.
Vena's father. Vena's father.
Oh, Vena's father is now, but I said there is another personality in Bhagavatam
Oh,
who
Kunti
said,
Maharani, Kunti Maharani.
Kunti Maharani prays that she wants problems. Because she says, when problem comes, you will come to save us. When you come, when we look at you, then we don't have to stay here. We can go back, like we can come back to your place, right? Okay, good. But you're all trying very nicely. So you said like no, Anga is thinking, okay, having bad son is better than having a good son because now he's so detached. And he didn't want to stay there. He's so he's so dejected, like he thinks like there's nothing that he can do, he have to do, and then he left the kingdom. So sometimes how when difficulties come, people change. Did you ever hear your parents say that? Even a student's life, some learn in a very hard way. They face, I'll tell you one story. Like recently, we went to a dentist, okay? So there was a dental assistant who was um, treating my son. And then he was just asking, he is from Vietnam, I think. So he was asking, you're from which country? Are you from India? We said, yes, we are from India. They said, I like Indians. I always ask my son to do friendship with Indians because Indians have good habits. They believe in God. They don't do bad things. They're very studious. So she says that so they will be actually they tell that. Okay. So then what happens is, so he said, then I asked, okay, now how is your son? And then he started telling Jaga, like my kid, that always do friendship with Indians only. Uh, just don't neglect. Like he was giving all like good suggestions. Then I asked, like, what are your kids doing? How did they do in high school? Then he said, my kids learned in a very hard way. Then I asked what happened. He said, my kid, when he was in school, he just poured some, what is that? Something like alcohol in his bottle, which just which is just like a water, so that nobody can figure out. And he started to drink. So he somehow he got it to his friend, and he started to drink. And when he started to drink, somehow he went into that. Pusha. He went into that. Vrinda, see, I tell Jagannath that I will cut. Chupi, I hear your haste. I will say that I will cut his hair. So then what happens is, so he said, then the principal caught him. He thought it's just like water. Like this. Huh? You're like a smoothie. It's okay. You can put some nuts. So she said that my son was caught by the principal because he was little having trouble in walking. Then, it gets escalated. They call the cops. And then you imagine a kid goes through this, how shameful he feels for the rest of the year to show his face in the school and among the friends. It is so embarrassing, right? Isn't it? So he said that my son learned in a very hard way. So sometimes with difficulties, we learn, we grow with difficulties. So then he said, ever since then, my son changed a lot. Give me a minute. Okay. So she said my son learned from difficult. Some people have to go through the difficulties and then they will learn. They will grow from it. One of my cousin, he was not studying well at all. Very bad. Everybody would just insult. You know how insulting when you don't study at all? So everybody would insult and he would get so dejected. But all of a sudden, taking all that pain, he like studied so well at later point of time, and he did so good. He's earning much more money than who studied before. So we never know, right? So difficulties will teach us. Sometimes it's good to have difficulties. If life is smooth, kids are not allowed to show face on YouTube, Mataji said, because YouTube live rule that is. If you show your face, they will have a strike. And the speaker they get, okay? So what I was saying, so difficulties are good. Sometimes we learn, we grow. So see, I was very sick when I had very terminal illness few years back, and then it was so hard for me. But I grew as a person. So it's sometimes, it's good to have difficulties. We grow. So King Anga left. And then now they're left without a king. They need a king. Definitely they need a king, right? Not right now. Wait. Just give me a minute, Nana. Take a look. Are you? What do you like, avocado? You add some brown sugar. No. So then what happened? Now Anga left. Go and add some sugar. No, I can't eat sugar. After Anga left, who is there now? Who will be the next king? How can a kingdom be without king?
Vina?
Who is
Veena.
Vena? King Vena. But what are the qualities of King Vena? Bad. No, let them also tell.
Bad.
Cruel?
He was cruel, Mataji.
Yeah, he's
He was
so
bad.
cruel.
Cruel. He was a bad son.
Yeah.
He's so cruel. And then the sages were troubled so much. But one good thing happened. The thieves were very scared of King Vena. They were thinking, if Nilkisha, go take bath, you will not have time afterwards. They were telling, Ammo, this king is very cruel. If I do something, he's going to kill me. So the thieves were a little scared, but the sages are troubled. Then what happened? They thought he needs some counseling. So they all came and they were trying to talk to him. And he started saying, there is no God. I am God. You have to worship like how all the other demon kings said. So he was saying like, you have to worship me. Hmm? Then when they were giving counseling, it was not working. But what do you think? You think like we can become God?
No.
No, let them see.
Mataji,
Yes. What is your opinion on who is a king and who is a spiritual master? Who is a king? What do you think?
Mataji, do we have a Kahoot today?
No,
That you have?
we don't have Kahoot. Because I was trying to make Blue Kit and Mataji said Blue Kit is bad, then I didn't have enough time. So I
Can
didn't.
we play any of the like old Kahoot?
We
Then
will see. We will see. We have time. We will see what to be done. Okay, so what is your take on who is a king?
Mataji, I think like so like what you're saying,
Because
Mataji.
when I saying I am God, can king be God?
No,
No,
Mataji,
Mataji.
king cannot be God because Krishna, because Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, and he is he's our spiritual master, and we are part and parcel of Krishna. So he should be our God. So like he should be our spiritual master, or the supreme personality of Godhead.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, actually, king, spiritual master, they're all representatives of God, but he's not God. Okay. So now what will happen to King Vena, we will see. Now the sages counseled him, but he was not responding. So the sages recited some mantras, and King Vena is dead.
But who's the king?
Now who will be the king?
I know. It's some name, man. I forgot. It starts with P.
Yes,
I
correct.
think.
Correct, you're correct. So now this body his mother preserved in some oils. They preserved King Vena's body. So now there's no king in the kingdom again, right? There's no king in the kingdom. So now what will happen? You tell me what could have they done?
Find a new king.
No, who could be the new king?
Oh. Prthu Bando. Prthu Maharaj.
Okay, how did Prthu Maharaj come there?
Mataji, you said Dina Krishna said that it's like a king that and the new king was like starts with like a P. Starts with like a P, right? So that means should be like guess any of the kings that are named that have the P as the first.
So actually what happened? His mother saved his body, right?
Yeah.
His mother saved his body, so they will go and ask, all the sages will ask, can you please take your violin, can you please give his body? And then they started reciting some mantras, and Pruthu Maharaj comes from his body. Okay, Pruthu Maharaj comes from King Vena's body, and Pruthu Maharaj is so good. Prthu Maharaj is very, very wonderful personality. He's a very good king. This is what about him we are studying. So after King Vena, King Prthu Maharaj is there. And one day, what will happen? All the citizens inform to Prthu Maharaj that they're starving without food. When do we starve without food? Why will there be a situation where we have to starve?
Because if you don't have it, because if you starve, you'll die.
No, when there is no food, there is a drought,
Mataji,
right? No, when there is a drought, like any drought or cyclone or storm, then all the grains are gone, and there are no grains. Sometimes they're sent from the other state, other countries. But there are some reasons. Now there's no here. There's everybody's starving, so they're complaining, no food, no food. Now let's see what is the reason that they don't have. The reason is that the earth is holding the grains. Earth is not releasing. Pruthu Maharaj became very angry. He took up his bow and he aimed at earth. Fearing for life, earth fled in the form of cow, and king chased her. Okay. So why do you think Earth is not releasing the grains? Why do you think Earth is like keeping the grains with her? Why do you think?
Mataji, I think it's because like Mother Earth saved like King Vanna's body, so like I think it has to do something of like what she did with King Van, like when she saved King Vanna. I think it's something to do with that.
Okay. So let's see. She finally Oh, what happened? Okay, so anyways, King chased her, and the Mother Earth, who is in the form of cow, felt that she's not going to. There's no way that she can escape. Okay, so then she gave up. She surrendered, and she asked for forgiveness. She told, "I am also one of your citizens, and I am also an innocent woman. You cannot violate dharma. You cannot kill women." She was telling. Since that time of Vena, people has been, she said the reason now. Since the time of Vena, people has been using grain simply for sense gratification. And kingly class was not taking care of me. Therefore, I hid the seeds. But now I shall release them, she was telling. See, so she was telling her argument. She was telling why she has to do that. Okay. So when irreligiosity is rampant in the world, and when the rulers and the citizens become godless, Mother Earth holds back her natural resources, seeds, grains, as a punishment for their collective irresponsible behavior. So did you ever hear, the many times we hear, right, when Lord Ramachandra was there, it was flourishing like anything because there was a lot of religiosity. And in today's world, if you see, that's what they say, there is um, no true leader, no true ruler. If you take in India, the chief minister, the prime minister, the president, the member of parliament, the member of legislative, everybody, there is nobody who does selflessly. Everybody is so contaminated. They just want money. They're very ruthless. They so promise so many before elections, but after elections, they don't care for anything. Nobody follows dharma. Nobody follows four regulative principles. So if your parents know, they might be talking about this, that how the Indian the today's politics are so bad. No politician is, we can say that they're selfless. Never. They all have some mottos. They all have some something like, they're not selfless. They want to earn money. They do all those things. Just give me a second. You don't have them in the car? Here, you have one. Take it. Okay. You take one more for him. Keep them in the car. Sorry. So then what happens? This is the irresponsible behavior, right? If the king is bad, this is what is going to happen. Lord Rama's time, Lord Krishna's time, these things didn't happen. Why? Recently, we had major floods in the city that I come from in India. Look at the crops. All the hard work they did to grow these crops, everything is gone. They're submerged in water. See? Imagine how sad the farmers will be. In December, they will harvest, I think, and all the crop is gone. And they will lose all their money that they invested. And that's why there are so many farmers who leave their body, because they don't know how to live. They don't know how to do the payments, how to survive, because all the crop is gone. This is what will happen when the leaders are very irreligious. And if you see, we recently had Hurricane Milton, one of the biggest after so many years. Look at how everything got drowned from Hurricane Milton.
In Florida?
Yeah, in Tampa.
Oh no! Oh, Mataji, and I saw one video. There was an alligator in the home.
Look at this.
There was
People,
an alligator in the
yeah,
home.
people work so hard to build their house, and the houses are gone. Look at that. So much damage. Why?
I
Because
live-
when
We live in Florida. What video did you saw it? What video did you saw it in? It was on YouTube. What was the channel? I don't remember. It was just news. Oh, I think I know the news that it's like I think some kind of like Inside Edition news. I think that's the one.
okay. So what the point we are saying is when the rulers are not good, Mother Nature shows like this only. She shows her anger. And then people will not have money. They starve because the crop is gone. Hmm? So now again, what happens? Okay, wait. Okay. So now just now anyways, so this is the thing we are done actually for our discussion today, but we'll see little bit more. If you see, the point that we have seen today is Prthu Maharaj chasing Mother Cow, and Mother Cow gave an explanation why she was not releasing the grains. And the summary is, if the leaders are irreligious, this is how godless leaders are there. Mother Earth holds the natural resources back. The rains are not coming properly. It's getting so, when it has to be cold, it's becoming hot. When it has to become hot, it's becoming cold. Where there is no snow, snow is coming. Global warming is there. It's all because of irreligiosity and no godliness in the society. Okay, it's very important. Now, when Prthu Maharaj forgave Surabhi cow and he accepted her, so we will see some stories where you have to tell me now. Few things. I know one you're seeing. Now you have to tell me where Krishna forgave. Can you please share some examples? Let me see. Let you brainstorm. Let's see how many you'll remember. Can you give me some examples of forgiveness? Not just Krishna. Maybe whatever you remember, any story that you remember. Who forgave whom? Can you tell me?
Mataji, can I please say mine's?
No, I'm not telling not our stories, but from the history, from Bhagavatam or something like that. If you remember any example, you can tell.
So, Mataji, one example is by forgiveness is also Haridas Thakur in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, because when the Mughal Empire or the Nawab was like said that why did you convert to Muslim to Hindu? You're supposed to be a Muslim, but Srila Haridas Thakur didn't accept because he was a great Vaishnava, a great devotee, and he always chanted the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That's why he was beaten up in each marketplace, and that's why he was like he wanted them to be forgiven, and that's why he was like called Namacharya.
That's wonderful. You gave the so he's saying Haridas Thakur's example for forgiveness. Okay, now you go on mute. Let's see if anybody else have any examples. Come on, Ryan. Think of somebody who forgave somebody. Okay, we can think of Krishna forgave Kaliya, isn't it?
Yes, Mataji.
Hmm? Krishna forgave Kaliya when Nagapatnis came and requested, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you see this. I'll show the picture first. Who is this? Hmm?
Ambarish Maharaj. Ambarish Maharaj.
Ambarish Maharaj forgave whom?
Durvasa Muni.
What happened? Why did Durvasa Muni get angry?
Because he was upset.
Breaking his
him
fast.
breaking his fast.
Akadashi fast.
Yes. So then what happened to Durvasa Muni? He released whom? From his he cursed, and then who came? A demon came, and the demon was chased by because the demon is trying to harm Krishna's devotee Ambarish Maharaj. Then now who came? Somebody came to rescue. Who?
Durvasa Muni. Durvasamuni?
No, not Durvasa Muni. Durvasa Muni was angry and then he released a demon and the demon attacked. Ah,
Sudarshan
so
Chakra!
Lord Sudarshan Chakra is coming and helping, right? So now if you see, so this is the place. This is called Chakra Tirtha. If you see, if you see Hindi, Chakra Tirtha. So this is the place where Sudarshan Chakra is coming. Where Ambarish Maharaj, there is a place called Ambarish Tila. So that's the place where Ambarish Maharaj was cursed. And this is the place where Sudarshan Chakra was chasing Durvasamuni, called Chakra Tirtha. See, there's water also, kund, small kund. This is a small temple.
Mataji, I have a question. Where is this location at, Mataji?
Vrindavan.
Oh.
You can go and ask them. If you ask the local people, they will tell where is Chakra Tirtha. Okay. So you said Ambarish Maharaj, then you gave the example of Haridas Thakur, amazing. And then what else? You know what? In Mathura, there is a place called Vishram Ghat, okay? If you go there, you will have a temple named as Yama Yamuna, okay? Yama Yamuna temple, you will see only here because they both are brother and sister, own brother and sister, siblings, right? So one time, Yamuna will call Yamaraj for dinner. She will feed him nicely. And she will tell, then his brother was very pleased because she fed him very nicely, right? So she was very pleased and she said, Bhaiya, like he asked, you ask me something, I will give you. Then he said, Bhaiya, whoever takes bath in my water, you should forgive them. You should not, send your Yamadutas or they should not see you. You please bless that. Those whoever see, Yamuna is a Vaishnavi, right? She's a devotee of the Lord. She's very compassionate. She thinks about others. So she is telling to her brother Yamaraj that if anybody takes bath in me, you please forgive them. That's very nice of her, right? So that's one story. And then we were talking about some demons, right? So like
But
that,
how many more stories do we have?
we'll just end after one because tomorrow Diwali is there. I wanted you all to do a small drawing, but please do it. It's been a while. You think like this is welcoming Lord Ram. See how nicely this girl decorated. You should also, you all get pencils and papers meanwhile.
I already kept my
But
pencil and paper ready,
Mataji,
because I already saw there was a drawing.
Mataji, I won't get to do Diwali tomorrow.
It's okay. You can do
Because
it.
I'm going to do trick or treating.
Mataji, can you go to the drawing slide? I can't see the drawing.
Oh, you can start drawing. Then I will tell us within that 1 minute. I will tell one small story about a bad king, and then you'll start drawing. Okay. One time there was a demon called Madhu. Okay, and this demon, he was ruling this place. Now today's Madhu one. So he has a weapon from Shiva, which is like giving him immortality. But Shiva will say, I will give you this, but it's going to come back to me. As long as you have this, you will not die. But once you lose it, you will die. But it is going to come back to me through your son. And this demon Madhu's son was Lavanasura. And there was a king called King Mandata. He conquered the entire planet. He was also not able to conquer Lavanasura. All the demigods were asking Mandata, please conquer, please conquer. But Lavanasura, he was not able to conquer Mandata. Then you know who came? Shatrughna, because all the sages went and complained to Lord Ram. Lord Ram was around this Madhuvan area. They were complaining to Lord Ram, and Shatrughna said he can go and do the fight. Shatrughna will go and he will observe how this person is behaving. Then this Lavanasur, every day he will bring 2 crocodiles, 2 boars, lot of animals carrying on his shoulder. He will hunt, he will kill, he will carry on the shoulder and he will have them as breakfast. See how demoniac they are. One time Shatrughna sees him without trident and he will challenge him. Hey, come fight with me, come fight. Then Lavanasura, he forgets that he doesn't have trident and he will start fighting. And when he'll start fighting, because he didn't have trident, he will die. And Shatrughna won over Lavanasura. Therefore, later Shatrughna ruled this Madhuvan. Before, the Madhu demon was ruling. Now, after that, Shatrughna was ruling this Madhuvan. So there were so many demon kings like that, like Vena, Hiranyakashipu, Kamsa, Ravana. Now this king, this person also. So we should learn to forgive. Forgiveness is a very good quality. Krishna likes. I heard somewhere, forgive to be forgiven. We all did so many mistakes, right? That's why we took this birth in this earth planet. If we didn't make mistakes, we will go back to Godhead, right? We still have something that we did, that we are coming here to purify ourselves. So if we have to be forgiven by God, we should forgive those who made mistakes. We should not keep any grudges. We should forgive. Forgiveness is a very good quality. You can't keep grudge on anybody. It's not good. Okay? So next 10 minutes, it's very easy. Just decorating is the key. Let's see how nicely you will decorate, okay? You all start drawing. I wish you all a very happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
Yeah, draw and then show me. Okay? It's very easy. You can finish off in 5-10 minutes. I am just coming. I will also bring a pencil and pencil.
La pencil. La pencil de తమ్ముడు. La pencil. Pencil.
Did you all start?
Yes,
Yes,
Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. I'm done, Mataji.
Coloring also?
Well, with
Show me. Can you please color better?
sure, Mataji. Mataji, this is my activity without coloring.
Okay, now not color it.
Okay.
Let me see who is coloring very colorfully.
Mataji, Vrunda just started coloring, Mataji.
Okay, they have
She's
time.
sitting in the other table because she can't color near the sofa, so she's sitting in another place.
I need to see the picture.
You're not saying. You're not saying. Telling is different. When you ask, I told, I don't know, let me finish my work. You stop listening there, without feeling something against. Chase on the spending. Maybe you better. You are, then you are, what happens to your things? I don't know, I don't know.
Ryan, you raised your hand. Is there any question for you?
No, Mataji.
Today, Subhadra Giridhari voice only I did not hear.
No, they were talking.
You're talking? Okay.
You have 5 more minutes. Are you all doing?
Good, Mataji. I'm almost done.
Oh, I think it has. Can you all show me how much you finished? Because I think it is time to end the call.
Show.
Oh, Palvit's yours is very nice. Can we stop this one? Then we can see all kids one together.
I want to show it. Mataji,
Amma, I'm seeing.
wait. I'll show you. Wait, Mataji. I'm trying to put my color pencils back.
Where is? Show, who is showing?
Vrunda is coming, Mataji. Give me a minute. She is almost done. She
think
is
Isha
sitting in
wants
the
to
other place. That's why.
Show me.
Writing table is there. She there.
Isha. Show it. I think it's more.
Because it's very light. We can see.
Her sister drew.
Um,
Her sister's is
hmm.
clear. Isha, don't keep it near light. It's she drew nice. Very nice. You drew nicely. Very good job.
We do nicely.
Good job.
Wait.
If you color, it will be very good.
You did not use dark colors.
Who else is ready to show?
Me.
Me.
Me, Mataji.
Good girl. Vrinda, good girl. Who is the other me? Jahnavi?
No, Mataji, this is Shivadra.
Shubhadra.
And
Okay.
Daddy Mataji.
Oh, very nice. Beautiful, beta. Very nice.
This is mine, Mataji.
Good job, Nana. Super.
Subhadra and Giridhari, yours is very nice.
Who else wants to show? Palvit, are you done?
Right,
Palvit?
happy Diwali down.
Yeah, happy Diwali.
Go happy
It's been
Diwali.
a
Right?
long time you posted in group. Why don't you post today? Matajis will see. They'll feel happy. Right, Mataji?
Right, happy Diwali down and post.
Please post. Subhadra, Giridhari, Isha, Palvit, Vrinda. Okay?
Okay, Mataji.
Okay, I think we can
Yes,
end the call.
Mataji.
Mataji,
Jahnavi is not yet
Jahnavi,
done
good
completely,
girl.
but you are doing good job.
Jahnavi, you're doing very good job. Finish and then send it in the group, beta.
Okay.
Please
Okay,
send
everybody
it.
send it in the group. We'll close the call. It's 6:30. Happy Diwali to everyone. May all your wishes come true. May Krishna bless you. We'll see you again on Monday. my class.
Okay.
Vancha kalpatarobhyasya kripa sindhubhyeva cha
Devaja
patitanam
patitanam
pavanebhyo
pavanebhyo
vaishnavebhyo
vaishnavebhyo
namo
namo
namo.
Nanda Koti
Ananta Koti
Vaishnava
Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai, Srila
Prabhupada Ki
Prabhupada
Mataji
ki jai,
all
Asant
the devotees
devotees
ki jai, all the
ki
Mataji ki
jai.
jai.
Okay,
Nitya
I'll
Devi
see you in
Mataji
2
ki
weeks.
jai,
I miss
Sakhi
you. Bye
Mataji
bye.
ki
Happy
jai.
Diwali.
Hare
Happy
Krishna.
Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
Bye bye.